I feel like I say this all the time, but Indian food is one of my favorites. I know I already said this week that Chinese food was one of my favorites. You'll soon learn that I say that about a lot of things because I love all different kinds of food. Today I'm making at home a chicken curry. It's Eat Out at Home week here at Everyday Food, so today we're eating out Indian food. I'm starting off by seasoning some flour with salt and pepper. I have 4 boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and I'm just gonna dredge it lightly in the seasoned flour. That'll help with thickening the sauce, and it'll also help with the browning of the chicken. I like things that serve a dual purpose. Start with about a 1/4 cup of flour, that should be plenty, but if you need more, you can always add more. That way you're not wasting any flour. You're gonna start off by browning your chicken breast, so I'll do that back at the stove. Preheat your pan to a medium-high, and then add a tablespoon of olive oil, otherwise enough to coat the bottom of the pan. Add the chicken and let it brown, about 3 minutes per side. Don't worry about this. Leave it for about 3 minutes so you can continue prepping over at the counter. Now what you need to do is mince 2 cloves of garlic and 1 medium onion. That looks good to me. Now the onion, mince that too. I mean, it doesn't have to be completely minced. I have a tendency to mince because I just like everything really fine, but finely chopped. Don't go crazy. Don't go crazy, or do go crazy, I don't know. Go crazy if you want to. 3/4 of a pound of new potatoes cut into 1/2-inch pieces. I mean, it's basically quartered if they're small, or just slightly more chopped if they're larger. Joke. Moving right along. Okay, turn your chicken and 3 more minutes on the other side, just to get it nice and brown. Just remember, you're not cooking this through here. You're gonna add it back in later, so don't worry if it feels like it isn't cooked, because it's not gonna be. Once it's browned on the second side, just take the chicken out, and now it's time to saute your onions. You can add a little bit more oil, a couple teaspoons, and then quick before it burns, add your onion and your garlic. Stir that around. You basically just want to cook this until it gets translucent. I feel like mine is turning translucent almost immediately, which is good. Don't let the delicious brown bits burn. Scrape them up. Then add 2 teaspoons of Madras curry powder. It's a pretty spicy curry powder, which is nice. Gives excellent flavor here. Give that a little bit of a stir, fry it out. At this point, you don't want to cook it for too long. You don't want to burn your spices, but you definitely want to toast them, and it really enhances the flavor of the curry powder if you do that. And then add a cup of water. That's when you can scrape up the brown bits. Make sure you're getting all that excellent flavor into your sauce. Then add your potatoes. These just need to pre-cook for about 7 minutes before you add the rest of your ingredients. 3/4 of a teaspoon of coarse salt. Now that it's simmering, you can cover it and cook it for about 7 minutes. After 7 minutes, the potatoes should be basically fork tender, not completely tender because they're going to cook for about 15 more minutes. Add 1 14.5-ounce can of diced tomatoes with their juice. Another 1/4 cup of water. And then the chicken can go back in. Nestle all the chicken down into the liquid, making sure it's almost completely covered, and then cover it and cook it until the chicken's cooked through, about 15 minutes. 12 to 15 minutes later, lift to reveal a savory, bubbling cauldron of deliciousness. I am super excited. You're gonna be psyched when you make this. Give yourself a little bit of rice. I have some basmati rice here. Nice and fluffy and authentic, but any kind of white rice will do. Brown rice too, I guess, if you really wanted to. And then spoon up some of your fragrant, delicious homemade curry. If you want to thicken your sauce just a little bit, you can mush some of your potatoes into the sauce. I'm not doing that right now, but you certainly could. Make sure you get plenty of sauce. There's plenty to go around. Spoon it over your rice. If you want, you can put a little bit of yogurt. How about a little tiny bit of yogurt? A little bit of mango chutney if you like. Sliced almonds would also be good. And there you have it. Delicious and homemade chicken curry at your house tonight. What do you think about that?